All right, welcome back. Well, thousands of people in the U.S. are living with Crohn's disease, and here in Southern Nevada, you can help raise money for a local organization that's working to help those people. Right now, we have Jennifer Campbell, who is the executive director of the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation Nevada chapter, and we also have Alex Chimo, who is the 2025 patient hero at the Courage Ball, which they have coming up. So thank you guys both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. So Crohn's disease, that's something that, we hear tossed around a lot, but for people that don't know, what is it?
Crohn's disease is a disease, it's an inflammatory disease that attacks the body anywhere from the mouth to the anus. And ulcerative colitis lives more in the colon itself. But patients deal with everything from cramping, diarrhea, to other kind of inflammation issues throughout their body. Things like arthritis and other inflammation troubles. So it's a very difficult disease to live with, and we're lucky to have something like Courage Ball to celebrate those patients and raise money to find cures for the disease.
And I know Courage Ball this year is honoring someone who sadly passed away from this disease.
Sure, yes. Courage Ball was, it began in honor and memory of Dana Marshall Bernstein, who passed away in 2017 from her battle with Crohn's disease. And so her family helped to start Courage Ball in order to raise money and fight back against something that took something so special from them.
Absolutely. And Alex, you are the 2025 Patient of the Year, so kind of share your story.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've suffered from ulcerative colitis since I was 15 years old. It is one of the most atrocious diseases you can imagine, where it affects not just you physically in terms of your inability to sleep, what you can eat. You have to have a very strict diet, and it's different for everyone, and there's no cure for it. Not to mention just the mental aspect, the sort of like post-traumatic stress of having to deal with all these symptoms. And so that came along at 15, and this past January I actually had my colon removed, which is an effective cure, but then they found stage 4 colon cancer. So I had to go through chemotherapy, and I'm happy to say that I'm here today, that I am completely cancer and now ulcerative colitis free.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, you definitely have a story, which makes sense why you're being honored this year. So for people that want to come to the Courage Ball and support people like yourself, how can they get tickets and all that good stuff? When is it happening?
It's happening on October 4th at the Four Seasons, Las Vegas, and they can visit CourageBall.com. We have tickets and tables and sponsorships still available.
And Alex, I think you might be the best person to talk to this about. If people, have a new diagnosis or are living with Crohn's disease, what advice would you have for them?
I think the biggest advice that I could give to any of those patients is that you're not alone. It really, I like to call these shadow diseases, because we sort of live in the shadow of our disease, because this is something people don't like to talk about. Like, it's disgusting, it's uncomfortable, it's something that you don't really want to share with others. And so I think compared to a lot of other causes, not to downplay those causes, but it's hard for us to really make our awareness known, because so many people are suffering from these diseases and aren't being accounted for because they don't want to discuss it just because of the nature of it. And so I think that naturally causes a lot of people to feel like they are the only person who's suffering from this, but they're not. And so I really just want them to know that the resources are out there for help. There's a community out there that's very supportive, and
just find them.
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And again, that's happening October 4th at the Four Seasons. You can go to their website for more information, and we'll be right back.
Want to know how to screw up your